Let's see how we can manipulate files and directories. So I'm currently in the root directory and I want to go to my home directory. How can I do that? Do you remember? We type cd tilde. Great. Now in this directory, I want to create a directory called test. So we type mkdir test. Let's verify. It's right here. As I told you before, blue represents a directory. Now let's say we want to rename this directory. How do we do that? We use the move command. With this, we can rename files and folders or move them somewhere else. So we can move or rename test to Docker. All right, beautiful. Now let's go in this directory. Now to create a new file, we use the touch command. So we can create hello.txt. Look, we have this new file here. This is a new empty file. In the next lesson, I will show you how to edit files. So for now, don't worry about it. Also, using the touch command, we can create multiple files in one go. So we can create file 1, file 2, and file 3. Now take a look. Beautiful. Now I've got a question for you. How do we list those files with a single file per line? Do you remember? We type ls-1. Now let's say we want to rename hello.txt to something else. Once again, we can use the move command. So we type h, press tab to get auto completion. We can rename this to hello-docker.txt, or we can move it to a different directory. For example, we can move it to the etc directory. And here I'm using an absolute path because my path has started from the root directory. Now in this lesson, I don't want to move this anywhere. So I just want to rename this to hello-docker.txt. And if you're wondering how I remove this entire word in one go, I press Ctrl and W. So let's bring it back. Hello-docker.txt. Take a look. Good. Now let's see how we can remove one or more files. To do that, we use the rm command. Like here we can type one or more files. So we can say file1.txt, file2.txt, or we can use a pattern. For example, I can say, I want to remove all files that start with file. Let's verify it. Beautiful. We only have hello docker. Now let's get out of this directory and remove the directory itself. So we type rm docker. Now we get an error saying Docker is a directory. So to remove directories, we have to use the R option, which is short for recursive. So we want to remove this directory and all its content recursively. Now we press D, tab, beautiful. So let's verify there's nothing here. So let's quickly recap. We use mkdir to create a new directory. We use touch to create a new file. We use move to move or rename files or directories. And we use rm to remove files and directories. Now, as an exercise, go to your home directory, create a bunch of files and directories, rename them, and then remove them. In the next lesson, I'm going to show you how to view and edit files.